The employers and the workers should keep in mind that punishing an employee of a certain national origin by maybe disciplining them or demoting them or even firing them because of that employee's opinions regarding a certain political or military dispute between two nations, to one of which that employee happened to belong, is likely to be an unlawful national origin discrimination, which is illegal under both the California laws and the federal law. And besides, it could also be considered an unlawful retaliation for engaging in a protected activity, which is a political speech. So let's say you have this big conflict between Russia and Ukraine, and you have a worker who happened to be Russian, and he doesn't fully agree with the prevailing opinion regarding that dispute, or he completely disagree with it. And let's say he voices it at work, maybe in person or maybe in writing, maybe on social media or online, and punishing that worker for expressing that opinion is likely to be considered an unlawful discrimination and retaliation for engaging in a political speech. Of course, if that employee is not Russian, then he would not have the national origin discrimination claim. He would not be able to claim that he has been treated badly because of his national origin, but he can still make that retaliation claim, which can be compelling and can be costly to the employer. One easy way to avoid these types of problems at work is to have a policy, to have a company policy that prohibits discussing certain issues. End of story. It is true that you cannot retaliate against employees for them engaging in a political speech, but that doesn't mean that you simply cannot prohibit any type of political speech at workplace. You can do that. It doesn't mean that the employees are still not gonna talk about it between themselves, but that's gonna be a different story. And by implementing that policy alone, you can significantly reduce the chances of having these types of frictions. The majority of employees are gonna follow that policy. And you can even instruct your workers as an employer. You can tell them if somebody says something that's really tempting for you to respond, something political, your response, your best response could be, "I'm sorry, I do not want to discuss any political issue. It is in violation of the company policy, and I would rather follow the company rules." End of story. Again, it's not going to eliminate 100% of the risk of having these types of frictions, but it's going to significantly reduce that. Thank you.